All right, people. Next up, we have the Distinguished Toastmaster speech by the Toastmaster Zunair Zafar. And I think it's a very proud moment for me and my club sitting right there, and I think right there as well. Because Zunair is the founding president of Super Fashion Toastmasters at Lambs Club, the club that I belong as well. We can clap for that, can we? And he is also the immediate past president of CA Toastmasters Club, Lahore. The title of his speech is called Achieve the Impossible. The project is the Persuasive Leader from Persuasive Speaking Manual. The objectives of the speech are to communicate your vision and mission on the audience, convince your audience to work towards achieving your vision and mission. The speech time would be 6 to 8 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, with huge round of applause, let's welcome Toastmasters.
What does it take to achieve the impossible?
Now hold on to that thought. I will get back to you on that. Now I ask this question from all of you because I have a vision. And that vision is to achieve
Something impossible in life. You might be thinking that it's an oxymoron. Impossible by its own nature is
unachievable. So how do you achieve something impossible? Well, I beg to differ here.
Because I believe impossible is a relative word. If you can get a time machine, like DTM was just giving away, and you travel back in time around 100 to 200 years, there would be many things that were impossible at that time, but they are a reality today. No one could imagine at that time that man would fly in the air, or that a speck of sand would convert into a highly sophisticated, intelligent computing device, or that we would be carrying in our pockets a piece of glass which we use to communicate with each other and interact with each other, and these devices would change the way we live. If you tell a person 200 years ago that these things are going to happen, they would say it's impossible. But today, these are a reality. So how did we achieve this impossible task? Well, someone was crazy enough to dream about them, and then someone was even crazier enough to work on those crazy, impossible dreams, and they made it a reality. How many of you have a dream? Raise your hands if you have a dream. Raise both your hands if that dream is amazing. Great. And how many of you have worked towards that dream? Raise your hands if you have worked to achieve that dream. And how many of you have failed in achieving that dream? Because if you have not failed in achieving that dream, then you have failed in hitting the boundaries of life. You have failed in hitting your own boundaries. Because you see, many people in life, they fail not because they aim too high and fail to achieve it. They fail because they aim too low. And they even achieve that task. Or some people don't even plan at all. They don't even go after their dreams. They don't have any direction in life. These people take the easy route in life. An easy route in life does not lead anywhere. Now, if you're sitting here listening to my speech on the Toastmasters Summit, or if you're watching me live on internet, then there's a fair chance that you have decent food to eat, and that you have good clothes, and there's a fair chance that you have roof over your head. And if that is true, then you are much better off than millions of other human beings who are deprived of these basic necessities. And for them, many of the things happening here are impossible. But you have all these necessities, basic necessities of life. You are blessed. You have all these facilities. So my question is, what have you done that for those people is impossible? What have you done that is extraordinary? And if you have not done such tasks, then why? What are you afraid of? The biggest fear in life is not death. The biggest fear is
reaching the end of your life and realizing that you haven't really lived. The worst place on the earth is not war-struck Yemen. It's not some barren desert or inhospitable place. It's a cemetery. The cemetery where you can find all those unwritten books, all those ideas that never got converted into a business, all those symphonies that were never composed, all that talent that could never be utilized. Imagine being on your deathbed, and around you are the ghosts of all those capabilities that you have, all those ideas that you have. And they're looking at you and they're saying to you that we came to you and only you and you could have converted us into a reality. But you never did. And now we must die with you. That would be awful. So don't do that. Have a dream. Go after it. Utilize your talent. Utilize your skills. Do not let them die with you. What would you want people to think of you after you are not here? They would definitely want you to think of you as someone like Toastmaster Asim, who has, by going in the past, developed all those amazing things, all those impossible things. Now, if you have a vision, and if you have a crazy dream, a dream that everyone would say is impossible, then you're already ahead of many people. Because what happens is, most of the people, what they do is, they get a job, they earn a living, they buy a house, and then they die. Don't do that. Have a big dream. Do something crazy, do something impossible, or at least try to achieve that impossibility. And even if you fail, you will still have achieved a lot. Who knows? In this hall here, there might be the next J.K. Rowling or the next Tiger Woods. But what happens is that people find excuses for not following their dreams. What people do is, and I call this if-then excuse, they find an if-then excuse for themselves. If I become a CEO, then I will start playing golf. If I get promoted, then I will start writing a book. Or it's the other way around. If I become a musician, then I will have no money. And behind all of these excuses, people leave all their dreams. They delay their dreams, delay all these ideas and never get to see the light of reality. So I have this vision. I have this vision of doing something that is utterly impossible, and I want all of you to join me in this dream. And then I want all of you to make it a mission of your life to work towards that impossible dream, to put all your efforts behind that dream, to utilize all that talent that you have in achieving that dream. And if we are able to do that, then imagine what could happen. Imagine someone in this room might be the next international speech contest winner. Someone might be the next president. Someone might be the best-selling author. Someone might be a great mentor, or an amazing person, or an amazing inventor. Wouldn't that be amazing? So if you are with me and you want to dream big, then say, let's have a dream. Say it loud with me. Let's have a dream.
Let's have a dream.
Let's make it big.
Let's make it big.
Let's achieve the impossible.
Let's achieve the impossible.
Thank you.
I would request Anand to please come on stage one more time. And would also request the Vice President of ICAP, if the Kartash, please come on stage and present the award of recognition to the newbie.
to them.